Greetings, our Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters. This is the high priest over the whole house of Israel, L.D. Smith, the watchman on the wall.
And my name is V.C.E. Smith, and I am the rib of the high priest over the whole house of Israel.
Sons and daughters of Zion, it is our Sabbath.
Yes, it
Grab
is.
that King James.
Yes,
but first and foremost, we want to give a shout out to the whole family. Happy Sabbath, Israel. Now, that being said, we're going to go forward into our teaching, my brothers and sisters. And as we hear a lot of me always says, we want you guys to read along with us, okay?
Yes.
And we want you guys to think about the reading. Think about what you're saying.
Please.
And see, we know that if you are
Hebrew,
the Most High will give you a clear understanding.
That's right.
With that being said, we're going to go forward into our teaching.
And we also want to acknowledge our YouTube family.
Absolutely.
Because y'all know we love y'all. Y'all was with us first. But we had read over our comments. We always do that before we come on. We read over all the stuff people have said to us in Facebook. But we love y'all just as much.
That's right.
Y'all been with us from day one.
Right.
We don't ever want y'all to feel slighted
or
forgotten, because you will never be forgotten.
That's right.
Not by lie to me no more.
That's right.
Y'all know we've been here since 2011, and y'all, some of them been with us when we first clicked on.
Yeah.
So we will. And another thing I said too, we're going to petition the Most High God and see if we can open up the comments again, because some of the fools now ain't fools no more. They've learned a little something, and they may not act all crazy before the Most High, because Most High don't deal with no foolishness.
That's right.
So hopefully He'll allow you to comment, because that's one thing we used to truly enjoy.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, we come on here and get up. We get up early in the morning because my husband got to be to work so early, and we would look on there and read those comments, and we would meditate on them all day long, because y'all have said some wonderful things to us. So we didn't want to leave y'all out, but it was just fresh on my mind because some of the things that the people had said, and I just wanted to acknowledge that.
We love all you guys.
All y'all.
That's right.
That's right.
And don't ever forget that.
Don't forget it. All right, y'all. So where we gonna start at?
Now we're gonna begin here at Matthew, the 5th chapter. And tonight's lesson we're gonna be dealing with the meek. All right, and we're gonna show you guys that what you've been taught about the meek couldn't be further from the truth. I'm serious. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you in the Most High's holy word. See, that's why we tell you guys here that ones will come on our page, and talk about, but y'all need to tone it down. No, we ain't toning shit down.
Y'all at the wrong place.
And the thing about it is, we are meek.
It's dangerous to be here, baby.
We are meek. But I guarantee you, my brothers and sisters, after the night, you guys gonna see things in a whole new different light.
Y'all gonna find out y'all meek too.
I mean, all this BS that y'all been taught about Western civilization in the New Testament, and my brothers and sisters, I was taught the same way.
Yep.
But as we go forward, the Most High, He reveals He just continually revealing His word to us and showing us. We're all growing together.
Yeah.
I mean, He's showing us every week something new.
Something new. It's just like we hit a milestone.
Yeah.
And we posted it that we have done 300 videos. Who could do 300 videos and all of them be different?
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Y'all go and y'all pastor done rehashed and rehashed and rehashed.
The same
Jonah
thing.
in the well. Jesus at the cross.
Yeah.
You hiding in him.
All that bullshit.
Same Jonah in the belly.
Same shit.
All
Sunday
the same
after Sunday.
shit. Over and over.
Yeah.
And see, now they got these teachings.
They talking about nothing.
It's all they got faith and empowerment teachings and all
those bullshit.
Rehashing the same shit.
old bullshit.
Y'all got 300 teachings, all in which are different.
And y'all can go back and just feast all day long. I tell you, the Most High Word, it continually reveals itself all the time. Why? Because it's alive.
That's right.
It's alive.
It's alive.
Now going forward here, now we're going to show you guys here, as I was saying earlier, about meekness. And we're going to show you that what you and I have been taught years ago could be further from the truth. And that being said, let us go here and let us look at Matthew the 5th chapter and read verses 5 here. Now look what he says in 5. This is supposed to be the Beatitudes, as they say. But let's see what it says here. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, read it.
Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth.
Now you think about that. Now see, now some look at it and can try to figure out now who they're talking about going to inherit the earth.
The sweet and the kind and the That's what y'all thought.
Who are the meek?
Yeah.
That they are talking about here that are going to inherit the earth. But my brothers and sisters, this is what Jesus tell the Christians. But now, why would you tell them that and they're not going to be here? Now, I mean, that's a Bible question now. Why would you tell somebody that they're going to inherit something? In other words...
And you're going to be gone. You're waiting to be taken. Your whole plight in being a Christian is to leave here and go to heaven.
With Jesus.
Live for eternity.
Yes.
So my question is, what purpose would you inherit the earth for? He said the earth was going to be destroyed.
Yeah, something that you don't even need. Now, these are y'all God's words because it's written in red. Now let's go here a little further. Let's go to Thessalonians. Well, First Thessalonians. Let's look at chapter 4. We're gonna read 13 through 18. Now, look what it says here.
What do you say we're gonna start at?
Start at 13.
13. But I would not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep.
Now y'all think about this bullshit here now. Y'all think about this.
That ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope. Let the rib speak just 1 second here.
Okay, all right.
Let the rib speak now. Israel knows in this day and age now because you have been awakened. You have found out you were asleep. So Jesus tells his people, listen closely. I don't want y'all to be ignorant about them. The meek ones is asleep. He said, I don't want y'all ignorant about them, my brethren. Concerning them, that ye sorrow not. Don't be sorrowful when they wake up. He says, even as others which have no hope. So he's telling them, y'all acting like the ones that ain't got no hope. Y'all don't have any either. Because when the meek wake up, y'all gonna see things change. So right now, while I'm here with you, don't worry about them. Let's just do our thing. What are you telling the people that's with you? You are God's son. They've seen you in action. So-called. You got people right now following LiveToMeNoMore.org that has heard this word, heard this truth, and I dare somebody to come up in their face and say something to them about the Most High God. They will shut them down.
That's right.
This is God's so-called son preparing these dumbasses. Y'all doing this right now, but there's some people gonna wake up.
But look what he promised them, though.
Y'all gonna be without hope like them.
Look what he promised them. Keep on.
All right. For if we believe that Jesus died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in Jesus will God bring with him.
Not so. Not so. God is not bringing anybody that's sleeping in Jesus. No, sir. No, sir.
Y'all got to know how to read through this stuff.
And I'm going to show you guys. What the Most High says. And if the Most High does not show it to you, you will never see the resurrection.
Sure enough.
That the Most High is going to do. You will never see it.
They stole everything.
You will
from
never
the
see it.
Old
But
Testament.
once I point it out to you, you will say, wow. Where did the priest get that from? The Most High? I'm going to show it to you. Keep on.
For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord. How old are them fuckers? Where are these sons?
They're already dead.
Still alive till he comes.
They're already dead.
Do y'all know how long he been dead?
They've been dead and rotting and everything else. Keep on.
Not prevent them which are asleep,
But my question is, don't lose your thought right there. But why would you Christian? Why would y'all believe this bullshit when he say we which are alive? Mm-hmm. We is not talking about y'all. Y'all wasn't there. He's talking about the immediate one
that was alive right then and there.
He said we, not y'all.
And then he didn't even say the future folks that don't know that could be sleeping.
He said
He's talking about them back there that was sleeping.
Man, keep on.
All right. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of God. And the dead in Christ shall rise first.
Boy.
Ain't no such thing written like that in the Old Testament nowhere.
Isn't that something? Now here you are. You got some bullshit. You got some bullshit that gonna rise before the true people. Man, y'all got to be out your mind. I mean, honestly, when you think about this different, this is nothing but bullshit. How can
God totally change everything he planned?
Somebody that's outside the family, they're gonna be a part of this glorious thing first.
The greatest thing to take place. But he's not even thinking about
What a fool, what a fool, what a fool. Keep on.
Then we which are alive, we, this is a we. Now, if we're talking to you right now, lietomenomore.org, and 100 years have passed by and we still filming, that's how it would have to be. That's even right. Back then. We wouldn't have no problem believing in the Christ I am. You know why? Because we'd see some 3,000, 4,000-year-old people walking around and they could just tell us because they were there then. All right. Which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with him in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air.
Okay.
And so shall we ever be with the Lord.
Okay, so what they're saying is that they're going to be with the Lord forever. They're going to go up and meet him in the clouds. Now, my question to any of you guys, why would y'all need to inherit the earth? You're not going to be here. According to this, he says that you're not going to be here.
They inherited the clouds.
Then no, not on that. Let's go to Revelations. Revelation, let's go to Revelation 21:21. Now look what he says here. I'm gonna go ahead and read this here. He says, "And 12 gates were 12 pearls, even several gates were of one pearl, and the streets of the city was pure gold, as it was transparent glass. And I saw no temple therein, for the Lord God Almighty and the Lamb are the temple of it. And the city had no need of the sun, neither the moon, to shine in it, for the glory of God did light it. It and the Lamb is the light thereof." Now if y'all go back and read the Old Testament, the Most High says he gonna be in Zion, and neither the sun gonna shine no more, because of his glory gonna be there.
And what did the Most High
never
say?
mention anything about Jesus.
What did the Most High say?
Not one time.
I'm gonna put it back just like
it was.
He said God ain't gonna have no temple, ain't gonna be no place for God to come be. All this is gonna be eliminated, and if the sun's not there to light it, there's no sense in there even being a God.
Now, think about this right here now. He's saying here that Jesus, the Lamb, is the light therein. So in other words, he done overstep his bounds. Now he's above God.
Yep.
It's right in the pages.
That's what God said about himself.
It's always about Jesus. But like I say, if you go back and read the Old Testament, you'll see that God said his glory going to like Zion. And there's not going to be a need for the sun for morning, evening. But he never mentioned Jesus at all. But here you see, the Lamb is exalted,
took over
above the Almighty God. Not God, Almighty God. He's above him now. But anyway, let's keep on going. Let's go and look at John let's look at John here for a minute. John 14. They call it St. John, but let's go to John 14 real quick. Now watch it, my brothers and sisters. John 14. Now this here is the scripture that he tells the Christians. And my brothers and sisters, those are the ones that should be worried. Not y'all. Israel, y'all shouldn't be worried.
Oh, they're worried now.
And I'm going to show you.
They're worried now.
In the Most High's holy word, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that when you be worried, that ticks the Most High off. It does. Mm-hmm. It ticks him off when you be worried and you not trusting him. Now let's look at St. John 14, as they call it. We're going to read verses 1, 2, and 3. You got that? Read that.
Let not your heart be troubled.
Uh-huh.
Ye believe in God. Mm-hmm. Believe also in me.
Look at that.
If you gonna waste your time believing in God,
look at that.
Believe
boy,
in
I tell you. Arrogant. He's an arrogant fucker, boy. He's an arrogant cock fuck. Come on, keep on.
In my Father's house are many mansions.
Now, my brother and sister, now, why do the Christians want to inherit the earth?
You got a mansion in heaven.
But now here he is. He telling the Christians that y'all going to heaven and there are many mansions there. Now, does that make any sense at all? Hell no. It doesn't make any sense at all. Keep on.
If it were not so, I would have told you.
It ain't so. And I'm telling you, it ain't so. Ain't no mansions in heaven for none of y'all fuckers. None of y'all.
He just told them, in his Father's house are many mansions. Mm-hmm. If it were not so, mm-hmm. I would have told you.
I mean, he put his own self in trick.
If it wasn't no mansions in heaven.
I mean, he put his own self. I mean,
did y'all hear that?
He incriminated his own self. He does.
You just told them
but y'all
there are many mansions. If it wasn't so, I would have told you. So in other words,
it ain't
the
none.
scripture would have read, in my Father's house ain't no mansions.
It ain't none.
That don't make no stupid ass sense. You just told them there are many mansions.
That's right. And they come and tell you that it ain't none. Y'all some fools.
Then he come back and say, if it were not so, so if it wasn't any mansions, I would have told you. Mm-hmm. You just told him it was.
He incriminated himself. I mean, say one thing, come back and say something else.
Now he's got to go and prepare all these motherfucking goddamn mansions, and now you got to go and prepare. What you gonna do? Go build some?
A place for them. But you already say that the
they already got a place. There's many there.
But I tell you, when you in that shit, boy, you fall for all the okadoke shit.
So in other words, all them mansions were spoken for. So now I got to go make some mansions for you.
Make some more.
Because you ain't included.
How stupid. Let's keep on.
And if I go, but wait, you just mother damn shit. I told y'all. He uses words that should not be there.
He already said that he's going.
I go to prepare. I go to prepare.
Then they come back and say, if he goes.
And if I go and prepare a place.
Which way are you going or you not? That's the question that the Christians should ask their God. But I'm telling you guys, they're in so much trouble, boy. I mean, because they're so adamant, they're so locked horn down with this bullshit until you can't get a word into him.
He don't even know for sure if he's going.
Nah.
And promised him, told him earlier.
That's bad.
Out his mouth. I go.
Now he says if.
The guy, well, maybe he's a woman. And she's, prerogative to change her mind. So maybe he decided he don't want to go.
Yeah.
So what if he didn't go?
Yeah.
He said if.
So now, what y'all gonna lean on now? What do you Christians have to lean on now? Nothing.
If.
Just like starting out with him, y'all ain't got nothing and don't even know it. Y'all got an empty damn bag that's full of air. And y'all think y'all got a whole bag of something and ain't nothing in it but air. Nothing in it but hot ass air. That's all. Keep on.
I will come again and receive you unto me.
What you mean if you go, you gonna come again? If you go.
But he promised them, we read earlier, they were just gonna be floating up in the air. They were gonna be up in the air to meet him. He wasn't coming to get them. They was going up to fucking meet him.
Unbelievable. I mean, and I was in that shit for over 20 years, my brothers and sisters. Over 20 years. And now I look back at it and I say, Father, you had me blind. He did. He had us blind.
But I like this next part of it, though.
But let's keep this
out. That where I am. Now, listen. I'm coming to get you to go to heaven. He didn't say, but we'll be in heaven. He said, that where I am, there ye may be also. He might step in and just hanging in the clouds.
Yeah.
Because if he decides to go, we don't know if he went and made the mansions, right?
Because he said if.
So he said he's coming back to just get you to be where he's at. Okay, if he's coming to get you to be where he's at, he's in the cloud.
Yep. That's right.
He met y'all in the clouds.
And y'all gonna be with him forever. Be with him forever. In the cloud. Now, let's go here.
You want to finish up 4? We did 3. You need 4?
No, I don't need 4.
You don't need 4.
No. Let's go to Psalms 2. Let's go to Psalms 2. And we're going to read verses 6 through 11. All right? Let's get that real quick.
All right.
We're going to move on. Psalms 2.
All right. We're going to start at 6, right?
Start with 6.
Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion.
King David, keep on.
I will declare the decree. The Lord hath said unto me, Thou art my son. This day have I begotten Jesus. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession.
All right. Now we see here, we gonna start getting an idea of the meek shall inherit the earth. Okay. Now this is King David here. Now we know that King David, he was what? After the Most High's heart.
He loved the Most High God.
David did some clowning.
Loved the Most High God,
but he was quick to see his mistakes.
Yes, indeed.
And then he repented to the Most High, for those things. But now we gonna get an idea of who the meek are, because we see here that he says the Most High tells King David that he gonna give him the heathen for an inheritance and the uttermost parts of the earth for a possession. So we're still dealing with the meek shall inherit the earth. Now let's keep on going. Now let's go to
thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings. Be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. See
that? Trust in the Most High God. See that? Trust in the Most High God. See, I'm gonna get a little ahead of myself, but the meek is the ones that trust the Most High, that obey the Most High, that love the Most High, that are committed to the Most High. That's the meek. And you're gonna see that the meek shall inherit the earth. But now, if you look up earth in the Greek and in the Hebrew, it means land. That's what it means. What is the earth? It's land.
And we have to clarify now.
We're going to show you too.
He's talking to the children
Yes.
of God.
So
if you find you a so-called meek person out there, they say they love the Lord or whatsoever, and they're not a Hebrew Israelite, this is not written to them.
It's not.
It's only written to the Hebrews.
Now I'm like I said, I'm gonna show you in the Most High's holy word. Well, one won't leave here and have any doubt in his or her mind. Now let's go a little further. Now let's read Psalm 25. Okay. We're gonna begin with verses 4.
Okay.
Let's read that now.
Get here to 4. Show me thy ways, O Lord.
See that?
Teach me thy path. Lead me in thy truth.
See that?
And teach me. For thou art the God of my salvation.
See that?
On thee do I wait all the day. Remember, O Lord, thy tender mercies and thy loving kindness, for they have been ever ever of old.
Way back. See now, so what we want to tell you is about his loving kindness for Abraham.
Yep.
We go way back.
When it first started.
Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Moses, all of them. The Most High had a great love for his people. Now let's keep on.
He says, remember not the sins of my youth. You know why? Because see, when you young, y'all tried to play that white, young, and 21, and could do anything y'all thought y'all could do anything y'all wanted to do. But the Most High, I mean, in this story, he's asking the Most High to forgive him for what he did when he was young. Because when you're young, you're stupid.
Yep,
but David now is wise. He done spent some time with the Father.
That's right.
And he knows things. So he's, woo! Forgive me for that, what I done when I was youth.
That's right.
I messed up back then, Father. Nor my transgressions, according to thy mercies, remember thou me for thy goodness sake, O Lord. Good and upright is the Lord. Therefore will I teach sinners in the way.
Will he teach sinners?
Will he teach sinners in the way? The meek. Will he guide in judgment?
See that? The meek. He guide them in judgment. When you get out of line, get back in line. See what I'm saying? Once you get enough on your ass, you get back in line. And that's what our ancestors did. If you go back and read our ancestors' story, they always drift off over in the bushes and stuff. Then the Most High started punishing their ass. Then what they do? They cried, "Oh, we sorry." He come back and pardon them and put them back in line.
Now,
this
when he said, and the meek, will he teach his ways? He's speaking of Levi. Because Levi was the one that had to go out and do these things.
That's right.
They handled his judgment.
That's right.
All right? He says, all the paths of the Lord are mercy and truth unto such as keep his
Right there. See that? What I tell you? I told you who the meek was. Those that what? Obey the Lord. Those that trust the Most High.
And keep
those
his seed
commit
holy and righteous.
Their ways to him. Oh yeah. That's the meek. Those are the ones that is going to inherit the land. Keep on.
Let me finish this now. Keep his covenant. What's the covenant? The seed of who? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right.
You take and cross that seed over, you have broken the covenant.
That's right.
But to those that keep the covenant and God's testimony.
That's right.
Huh?
Now keep on.
For thy name's sake, O Lord, pardon mine iniquities, for it is great.
See that?
With man,
what man?
What man is he that feareth the Lord? Him shall he teach in the way that he shall choose.
Those that fear the Most High, those that reverence him.
That's right.
You're the one that he's talking about is the meek. Now we're gonna show you on down the lesson. We just getting started. I'm gonna show you word for word about the meek. Now let's keep on.
13.
Yeah, we're gonna go on down to 15.
His soul shall dwell at ease, and his seed shall inherit the earth.
Right there in the pages. Now you see what he. Listen what he said.
Did we say earlier? If you keep the covenant,
Look what he says
you
here.
kept the covenant, you got some folks that's going to inherit.
What man is he that feareth the Lord? Him. Not you other motherfuckers.
Thank you.
That want a buck, you know what I mean? Well, I don't believe that. Well, then you
ain't got nothing.
Don't you worry about it.
Believe.
You are not the meek. And look what he says him. Him shall he teach in the way that he shall choose. Right in the pages. Now let's go to Have you did 15 yet?
Nope, we're on 14.
Okay, keep on going.
The secret of the Lord is with them that fear him.
Oh, y'all see that? I told you, can't anybody listen? The Most High is not going to reveal his secret to nobody but those that he have chosen to be in authority. Nobody else. No one else. That's why he said the secret things belong to the Lord. But those things which are revealed belong to us.
The children.
And the children. See that? Who are the children? The children of what? Israel. Right in the pages. Who is us? Levi.
And them children.
It's right there.
Of us.
Let's keep on.
And he will show them his covenant.
Look at that.
Mine eyes are ever toward the Lord.
See that?
For he shall pluck my feet out of the net.
Isn't that something? Look what he says. He says what?
Which one you want to finish up that 15?
The latter part of that.
Okay. For he shall pluck my feet out of the net. Did you want to go down to 16?
His eyes know. He said his eyes.
My eyes are ever towards the Lord.
All right, always looking to the Most High. Now let's keep on going.
Because David loved the Father.
We're going to Numbers 13. Now we're gonna read 25 down to 33. I'm gonna go ahead and start until you get there. All
and they returned from searching of the land after 40 days.
Now these are the spies. Now we're gonna show you here about the Meek. It's right in the pages, and I'm not changing any words at all. That's why we tell you guys, don't you worry about nothing. Just trust in the Most High.
Y'all keep on doing.
Just trust in the Most High, and I guarantee
Elijah to come because he's
everything is gonna be all right.
Yes, it is.
Just trust in the Most High. Now let's keep on.
When came Moses and to Aaron and to all the congregation of the children of Israel.
All right.
All the high priest's sons were there. Unto the wilderness of Paran and Kadesh, and brought back word unto them and unto all the congregation, and showed them the fruit of the land.
That's the earth. That's the earth, and they are the meek. Now what? Let's keep on going now.
And they told him and said, we came unto the land whither thou sentest us, and surely it floweth with milk and honey, but just like the Lord said.
Like you said.
And this is the fruit of it. Nevertheless, the people be strong that dwell in the land, and the cities are walled and very great. And moreover, we saw the children of Anak there.
Talking about the giants.
The Amalekites
all of them
dwell in the land of the south. And the Hittites and the Jebusites and the Amorites dwell in the mountains. And the Canaanites dwell by the sea and by the coast of Jordan.
All right, now watch it better now.
And Caleb stilled the people before Moses and said, let us go up at once and possess it. Check that out. For we are well able to overcome it.
See that? See that? Now this is one of the meek right here. But this is one of the meek. Now,
we had God. He had confidence in his Lord.
Let's keep on.
But the men that went up with him said, we be not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we.
Now stop it there. See, now these here are the ones that are not meek. I'm going to show to you, it's right in the pages. And guess what? They ain't going over. They're not. They're not going to inherit the earth, the land. They're not going to inherit. Now let's keep on.
And they brought up an evil report of the land which they had searched unto the children of Israel.
Know why it was evil? Because they said that they couldn't do it.
They didn't trust God.
And the thing about it, with God, all things are possible. There's nothing impossible with the Most High God. Nothing. So that's why it was evil. Because they came back talking. Oh, we can't do it. There's giants over there, and we look like grasshoppers in the sight of our own eyes, and all this old bullshit. And the Most High stopped.
And they forgot the story. What was the story? They left Egypt. Moses. How many people the Pharaoh had? Huh? Compared to them, they keep forget.
I mean, they outnumbered.
And they had all the chariots and the horses and all the everything, all the swords and the staves and the stick stuff. They had everything, but they forget. We forget where we come from.
So fast to forget.
Saying the land through which we have gone to search it. Is a land that eateth up the inhabitants thereof.
Oh boy, it's so much. It's so much there until it just eat the people.
It's so much land you can't even see the people. And all the people that we saw in it are men of great stature. And there we saw the giants, the sons of Anak, which come of the giants. And we were in our own sight as grasshoppers. And so we were in their sight.
See, you sold yourself so short. You made yourself be a grasshoppers. See, because but you saw all the wonders that the Most High did in Egypt. He hadn't left you. I'm still with you. I'm still with you, even to the end. But see, that's why we always get in trouble when we go off, wanna dribble and dabble with the other gods and whatnot, and forget the Most High. Leave and then wanna follow behind Jesus. And then give Jesus all the credit.
Even for you, Israel, some of you right now, this lesson is going to be very profound for you, because some of you are battling right now with issues on your job, issues in places that you have to be, and there's some things you're facing and it looks like giants right now in your eyes. You look like there's no way to overcome this. It looks like how am I going to do this? We got to remember, and we got to not see ourselves anymore like they saw themselves back there. We are not grasshoppers to these mighty things that look like they are before us. So we got to trust our God.
You got to trust Him.
Got to trust. That's a very, very important, because that's what God is looking for. He's looking for the meek in the earth of His children. Who's out there? His eyes are roaming to and from looking. Who's going to trust me?
That's right.
No matter what they're facing and no matter what they're going through.
You got to trust the Most High.
Trust me.
And we're going to show you right here in the pages. Most of you guys have already read the story. But we're going to break it down and we're going to show you the meek and the ones that are not meek. It's right in the pages. Now let's keep on. Now let's go to Numbers 14. Let's begin with verse verse 1. Yeah, let's begin with verse 1.
Okay. And all the congregation lifted up their voice and cried, and the people wept that night. And all the children of Israel murmured against Moses. How dare they?
Yeah.
And against Aaron. And the whole congregation said unto them, would God that we had died in the land of Egypt? Or would God we have died in this wilderness?
Yeah.
Totally forgot.
Don't forget.
And wherefore hath the Lord brought us unto this land to fall by the sword, that our wives and our children should be a prey.
All right, now you watch it now. The Most High going see. That's why one has to be careful what you say. Did you hear what I say? One has to be careful what you say because the Most High hears what you say.
Yes, he does.
He hears you.
See, y'all don't realize he's not listening to have a conversation with you, but he's listening to hear who's trusting in him.
That's right.
Who's believing in him. Who loves him enough to trust him.
You have to trust the Most High. You have to trust him. Just like I told you guys in the video about the eclipse, I told you guys something tragic was going to happen. Something catastrophic is going to take place. I told you guys that. The Rib even told you to go get some water and stuff. I told you that. I showed you in the Most High's holy word.
He ain't done.
I showed it to you guys. I mean, one cannot deny that. I mean, if some of you guys that are listening that are in Texas, you were warned. You were warned ahead because the Reb told you to get some water and stuff. They were talking about they were selling water for $19 for 40 bottles.
And see, if you still have to be rescued, you don't know when you're going to be rescued because them black folks, they wasn't in no hurry to get. I even heard them say they told some of them, don't call us, call your white Jesus.
That's right.
How about that?
That's right.
And then the fools got rescued and they come in the damn church singing a fucking praise song to Lucifer. All the fools sitting around there. And if I had been in there, see, that's why I don't want to be around. I can't be around the heathen when a time like that happens. Because somebody going to be fighting and I'm going to be right in the middle of it because I'm going to be the fool starting it. You ain't going to sit here and sing no praise song to that losing motherfucker. And all of us are sitting in here with no place to go. Okay. Anyway, let's finish this verse.
Verse 3.
Where were it not better for us to return into Egypt? No, I'm gonna go back to hell. I'm out here thinking I'm trusting God. I'm so-called trusting God.
Ain't trusting God.
I've been better out where I was. Oh, really? Well, I thought you cried and told God you couldn't take it no more. Please get us out of here.
For one to easily forget like that, I mean, he fed them. There was a rock that's following them. They had quail. They were not cold in the desert because
that fire, biggest fireplace you ever seen in your life. Kept them warm.
He kept them warm by technology.
Had a rock going around, giving them the freshest water they could ever want.
They crossing the desert in the middle of the day, and to them it's like they walking in an air conditioned building. I mean, but they forget all about that. As soon as something doesn't go your way, then you forget all about who bought you as far as you are.
Yes.
You are so quick to forget. But let's keep on.
He says, and they say one to another, we're going to take over now. We can do this thing. Let us make a captain and let us return into Egypt.
What a fool.
And that's how they do too.
And see, that's really bad, you know, when you have done all you can for an individual. You have shown them love, you have done all these things for them, and then they still turn their back on you and then want to go after somebody else.
That's like when the Most High person brought LouderMeNoMore.org out, and the very people, the first ones that heard it from us, they did everything in their power to search out people to come against us. They did everything in their power to try find somebody that could contradict the words we were saying.
But they couldn't.
Searched high and searched low.
We had all the whole East Coast over there trying to shut us down, but they couldn't.
We had people tell other folks, don't listen to them. You got your own mind, your own way. You can read. You read it for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are in 2017.
Still going strong. Let's keep on.
Then Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before all the assembly of the congregation of the children of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
And Joshua the son of Nun, and Caleb the son of Jehoshaphat, which were of them that searched the land, rent their clothes.
See that?
Shitty.
See that? See that? These are the meek.
Stupid motherfuckers coming in here talking against our God.
These are the meek.
You going back to Egypt.
Meek over the New Testament.
It was mad.
Talk about you a wimp. Talking about bless those that despitefully use you. They call that meek. But no, this is meek right here. When you love the Most High, when you trust the Most High, and then you see these fools, how they turn their back on the fountain of living water. Mm. How stupid. They ripped their clothes. Now let's keep on going.
And they spake unto all the company of the children of Israel, saying, the land which we passed through to search it is an exceeding good land. If the Lord delight in us, then he will bring us into this land. So
don't make it mad.
Saying,
don't make it mad.
Damn it, shut up!
That's right. Don't make it mad.
Don't you say that foolish shit for God to hear, because if he hears it, he'll afflict all of us.
It won't let us go in. We done seen the prize. We have seen the prize. Y'all seen the prize. But here you are, you going to bring back an evil report. Keep on.
And give it to us. A land which floweth with milk and honey. Is not that what he promised?
Keep
Only
on.
rebel not ye against the Lord. Neither fear ye the people of the land.
See that? See that?
For they are bread for us.
See that? See that? You can't fear these situations that come in your life. You cannot fear these things that, these things are going to come. But the Most High allowed these things to come. Why? So you can trust him, so he can show you, I'm going to take you over safely. All you got to do is trust him. Trust his word. Love him. Don't worry about it. That's why I stressed on the last video. Don't worry. When you worry, you tick him off. See, the Most High is going to get pissed off with him. Because they're not believing him. They're not trusting him, even though he have shown them repeatedly over and over. I have took you over mountains. I have took you down through valleys. I have opened up lakes and rivers and seas for you to cross through. And here you are. You looking at these giants. They ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. With me, all things are possible. Keep on. Keep on.
Now I want y'all to let this sink in. The watchman let it sink in. I'm letting it sink in. Listen to your father, because when we read it in this day and age, right now, it has impact for you, Israel.
That's right.
Their defense is departed from them.
Right there in the pages.
Whatever your situation is, whatever you dealing with, whatever you crying over, whatever their defense
have left them,
is departed.
That's right.
From them.
One has to understand, when the Most High is dealing with you, you got to trust him. You have to trust him. And he's telling me, look, I don't care how it may look, but their defense have departed from them.
And the Lord is with us.
End of story. End of story. It's right in the pages.
Fear them not.
See that? I told you guys, don't worry. Don't be fearful. Do not worry.
Some of y'all, I can
don't worry.
Needed this lesson. You needed this lesson.
Don't
because
worry.
I'm telling y'all, after that eclipse,
things
have changed.
Things are changing as
rapidly. Some of y'all been wanting some stuff from the Most High God for a very long time, and now He's telling y'all right now. As many times as you've heard this story, though, it will have an impact on your life this time.
I'm telling you,
because this is the season for it to be told to you.
That's right, and to be told like we're telling it. Now keep on.
But all the congregation bade stone them with stones. And the glory of the Lord appeared in the tabernacle of the congregation.
The Most High is pissed
all
off.
The children.
The Most High is pissed off. He's pissed off now. He is pissed off because you refuse to trust him. You hollering about your Hebrew. You holler about you this and you that. Are you trusting him? Do you love him? And I'm going to show you in the Most High's holy word that just because one dies, to him that ain't shit. That's not the end of the story. Believe me, that is not the end of the story. If some died out there in Texas in their Hebrew, that is not the end of the story. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to prove it to you. Beyond a shadow of doubt. When you leave tonight, I guarantee you, you're not going to look at things the same way. Let's keep on.
Check this out. All these people here, all of them gathered together, seen the Lord coming, saw a ship land, and nobody heard him but who? And the Lord said unto Moses, yes, Moses, how long will this people provoke me, Moses? And how long will it be ere they believe me?
See that? They don't want to. I mean, he had repeatedly showed them over and over. Don't worry. Don't worry.
To Moses. He says, for all the signs which I have showed among them.
Now, my brothers and sisters, I know all of us have been in between a rock and a hard place, as they say, on many occasions. How did you come out? Somebody brought you out, and it wasn't Jesus. It was the Most High.
Thank you.
That's why you're still here today. Your life is preserved because of Him.
Y'all write that verse down. Y'all write down. Is it 10?
Which one?
10, where he told them.
Provoke me.
No, not that one. I think it was verse 10 here.
All our congregation bid stones?
No. Where the one where he told they came together and the Lord said their hand, that the enemy is now, strength is not with them anymore.
Who's back up?
Let's look up here to see, because I want y'all to write that.
9.
Okay. Y'all get you a pen and a piece of paper. And I want y'all to write verse 9 down. This is just now coming. Everybody put that at your front door. Before you walk out your door, you read that verse.
Look at that.
You cry that verse out to the Most High God. Every single day you walk out your home, you say that verse, because that is what your foot is standing on. You trust your God. You love your God. Outside that door is where you're going to face that giant or all these things that you think are bigger than your God. They are not.
That's right. It's right in the pages.
The law used to be one token black. Because the law was, all we need is one Hebrew to be a success. Do y'all know some of y'all are the only ones in a company that's keeping that company alive?
That's right.
Now they don't see it that way anymore because they have forgotten. They have been given lie upon lie, till it's dwindled down to where they don't even remember their own shit. But that started because they knew they had to have at least one Hebrew. Okay? So now, when y'all step out, y'all repeat verse 9.
The latter part of it.
I want y'all to say, y'all don't even have to write, you don't have to even write the first sentence.
Defense is the
neither fear ye the people of the land. I don't care where you are. I don't care what coast you on.
Right.
I don't care what time it is. If you are a Hebrew Israelite, neither fear ye the people of this land, for they are bread for us.
That's right.
The time has changed.
That's right.
Their defenses departed from them.
That's right. That's right.
And the Lord is with us.
That's right.
Fear them not.
That's right.
And I don't mean go out and act a fool with it, but I mean when you go out there, you have the confidence now that you trust
that God is going to be with you.
No, he was mad at us. No, he didn't want to do nothing for us because we pissed him off.
That's right.
But the tide has
That's right.
All right,
now
let's get back down here.
Get on back down, huh?
I think we were down here at 16.
No, I think we're down at 11.
Oh, 11. No. We're down here at 12. All right, here we go. I will smite them with the pestilence and disinherit them and will make of thee a greater nation and mightier than they. And Moses said unto the Lord, then the Egyptians shall hear of it, for thou broughtest up the people in thy might from among them, and they will tell it to the inhabitants of the land. For they have heard that thou, Lord, art among this people, that thou, Lord, art seen face to face, and that they could standeth over them, and that thou goest before them by daytime in a pillar of cloud and in a pillar of fire by night. Now if thou shalt kill all this people, all them ones you brought out, all the ones you went through all that with, if you shall kill this people, let me see, as one man, then the nations which have heard the fame of thee will speak, saying, because the Lord was not able to bring this people into the land which he sware unto them. Therefore he hath slain them in the wilderness. That was to say, y'all, God said he could do all this, but boy, when he got some of them bad ones, see, we got some bad ones over here. We got some over here, y'all. They talking all kind of bunk. And then if God don't do what he say, then they'll be able to say, see, their God couldn't do it. Them niggas on there talking about they the Hebrew Israelite. We all talking it, and we gonna keep talking it. And you gonna see our God, because honey, there's some here that love
God is going to move. God is going to move.
He hears and sees them. 17, are you done?
Let's jump on down to let's jump on down to verse 23. Okay, let me get up here. Now watch the video, my brother and sister.
Surely they shall not see the land which I swear unto their fathers. Neither shall any of them that provoke me see it.
See that? Those are the ones that are not meek. Those are the ones that don't love the Most High. Those are the ones that don't trust the Most High. Those are the ones that are not committed to the Most High. It's right in the page. Keep on.
But my servant Caleb, because he had another spirit with him.
See that?
And had followed me fully.
A meek spirit followed me fully.
Him will I bring into the land whereunto he went.
Inherit the earth. The meek shall inherit the earth,
and his seed shall possess it.
And when you look at it from the Hebrew text or the Greek, the earth means land. It's right in the pages. I ain't making this up. And he telling them that you're going to inherit this land. The meek. Keep on.
Now the Amalekites and the Canaanites dwelt in the valley. Tomorrow turn you and get you into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, how long shall I bear with this evil congregation, which murmur against me? I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel, which they murmur against me.
Now, listen to what he's going to say that he heard. See, I told you. You got to be careful about your mouth. The Most High hear you. Keep on.
Say unto them, as truly as I live, saith the Lord, as ye have spoken in mine ear.
He heard them. He heard them when they were talking about all the little children gonna be out there. You know, they gonna die.
Our wives and our children. So will I do to you. Your carcasses shall fall in the wilderness, and all that were numbered of you, according to your whole number, from 20 years old and upward, which have murmured against
See that?
me.
Yeah, y'all ain't going. Y'all are not the meek ones. Y'all didn't believe me. Y'all didn't trust me. Y'all don't love me. Y'all say y'all do. Keep on.
Doubtless ye shall not come into the land.
The earth, the meek shall inherit the earth. Keep
concerning
on.
which I swear to make you dwell therein.
Safe.
Save Caleb the son of, you know who he is, and Joshua the son of Nun.
See
but
that?
your little ones,
See that?
which ye said should be a prey, them will I bring in, and they shall know the land which ye have despised.
See that? See that? You know why the little children went over? Because they didn't have sense enough to run their mouth against the Most High.
They just following everybody.
It was the old ones. Y'all know how we roll, you know, back when we was coming up, you know what I mean? If the oldest one had the children out there doing something that they should be doing, guess who got a whooping? The older one.
Yep.
Well, because you knew better. That's how we roll. You knew better, but they didn't.
Yep.
But let's keep on going and see. Now you see the meek, Caleb, and who else?
Them that trusted in the
Joshua.
Lord, believed the Lord, got angry when you come against the Lord,
and the little ones that didn't know any better. That's the meek. They gonna inherit the land. Now this is 30 what? This is 31. Let's break off there. Now let's go to Psalms 37. Real quick, let's go to Psalm 37.
we're gonna start.
Now let's do Psalms 37. Let's start with verse 1. Now we're gonna show you the description of the meek. And watch what he says here in the writing. It's right in the pages. I'm not changing anything. This is how the Most High showed it to me. Keep on.
Fret not thyself because of the evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. For they shall soon be cut down like the grass,
I'm gonna take care of them. Don't you
and
worry about
wither
that.
as the green herb.
But he starts off and tell you, don't be fearful. Don't be scared. I'm here with you. Keep
This is what I
on.
want y'all to do.
Keep on.
Trust in the Lord.
Right there in the pages. I'm not making this up. The meek has to trust in the Most High. Now you saw Joshua and Caleb, right? And the little ones. They trusted the Most High. They inherit the land.
Yep.
He said those are the only ones that's going to go over. But the rest of y'all fuckers, y'all carcass is going to fall out here in this wilderness. It's right in the pages. I ain't making up nothing. Keep on.
Trust in the Lord and do good.
Huh?
Stop. Gotta stop for a minute.
Keep on.
Doing good ain't what y'all learned in the New
That's
Testament.
right. I do gooder. That's not.
No. You do good by every word that proceeded out of the
That's right.
mouth of God.
That's
You
right.
do everything based on what God has told
God has
us,
said.
showed us, and you learned
That's
in
right.
this wilderness.
That's right.
In this, now that you have learned all these things, and we have taught you
That's
all
right.
these things, you do good.
Do good.
Obey those things.
Keep on.
So shalt thou dwell in the land.
Right there in the pages. I ain't making this up. It's right there. But if the Most High don't show it to you, you'll never see it. These are the meek. A meek individual trusts the Most High. A meek individual loves the Most High.
Yep.
A meek individual is committed to the Most High.
And a meek individual
It's right in the
don't take
pages.
no shit from nobody
Show don't.
pertaining to
Show
the
don't.
Most High.
Show don't. Now let's keep on.
All right, shall inherit the land and verily And verily thou shalt be fed.
Mm-hmm.
Delight thyself also in the Lord.
See that?
And he shall give thee the desires of thine heart.
Delight thyself. See that? You have to delight yourself in the Most High. No matter what you're going through, you have to delight yourself. Why? Because He is your bridge, as they say, over troubled waters. But He is. He is that and everything else. Without the Most High, you ain't nothing.
That's right.
Me either. Not a real.
Not a thing.
We ain't nothing without the Most High.
Sure enough.
The Most High has to be first in your life. He has to be, because He is the only one that is going to bring you through. Everything you're going through, He's taking you through it. Don't you think He knows where you are at all times? It's not that when you are some place and you as they say, between a rock and a hard place, oh Father, I hope you get me out of here. He knows where you are. He put you there. Keep on.
Commit thy ways unto the Lord.
Look at that word. It's right in the pages. Commit thy ways
unto the Lord.
All your ways, commit those ways unto the Most High. Keep on.
Trust also in Him.
Right there in the page. Right, it's right there. But see, I know we all have read it before. I have read it on hundreds of times.
This is a new season.
But this right here is something totally different. I see it in a different light. If you guys can see it from that point of view, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. That is the Meek. And believe me, we are going to inherit this planet.
Got that right.
Huh? It's ours.
Thing.
It's ours. Wait and see. Keep on living. Wait and see. Now let's keep on.
And He shall bring it to pass.
Right there in the pages. Come on.
And He shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light, and thy judgment as the noonday. Rest in the Lord, and wait patiently for Him.
Wait on Him. Wait on Him. I showed y'all a scripture over there a couple weeks back about Saul. Saul couldn't wait. He gonna go and do a sacrifice and everything, because Samuel hadn't came back. When Samuel had told him he'd be back, and the Most High rejected him. Time for you to go, dude. You couldn't wait. Keep on.
Wait patiently for Him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in the way.
See that?
How come that boy over there can get it and I can't? How come that girl over there can do it and I can't?
Fret not.
Don't fret.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, God got you.
All these people walking around you that on 2 feet, they can tell you, and you'll be quick to believe, I got this. But now, the Most High, He have always had this. But you don't trust Him. But here's one that walk around with you and the same one holler about I got this for you. They number but backstabbers. They're backstabbers. But you trust them and won't trust the Most High.
Because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil. For evildoers shall be cut off. You know what that is? Idol worship, sacrificing your kids, accepting your children, taking the holy seed and spreading it places it shouldn't be. All these are evildoers. See, y'all thinking backbiting, talking about people, stealing and the cheating and all God's concerned about is His righteous seed. All right.
Now we at 37, right?
Finishing up 10.
No, okay. Keep on going. Let me get there.
No, we're going to finish up 9. Okay. But those that wait upon the Lord,
see that?
They shall inherit the earth.
See that? Those that wait upon the Lord. And wait upon the Lord is what? Waiting on His word to come to pass. Trusting in His word that His word is going to come to pass. That's waiting. You're waiting on the word of the Lord to come to fruition. Huh?
Now see verse 10. And listen to this close, because we done told y'all little by little.
I'm telling you.
Little. For yet a little while. Christian been waiting for eternity. It's our turn. We've been waiting. Because we only been waiting since 2008. As I make it very clear. We ain't woke up until 2008. So we've only been waiting since then. So it's only been a little while. For yet a little while. And the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place.
See that? Now listen to verse 11.
And it shall not be. But the meek.
See now, when you use but, now you change the whole, everything is changing now. Read what he says.
Shall inherit the earth.
The land.
And shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace.
See that? See that?
Y'all think they had it easy. Swimming pools in their backyard and ATVs, kids riding, having fun, doing all. Y'all think they had it easy. Shit.
Now let's jump down to verse 20.
Alright.
Well, let's read that.
But the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord shall be as the fat of the lamb. They shall consume, into smoke shall they consume away.
You know how the fat drop down in the fire and go and go up in smoke? That's what he's talking about, the fat of the lamb. Keep on.
The wicked borroweth and payeth not again, but the righteous showeth mercy and giveth. For such as be blessed of him shall inherit the earth.
See that? It's right in the pages. But he's talking about he's talking about mercy, shows mercy and giveth. He's talking about to his brother, not the world.
That's all.
No. See, because if you remember, we were separated from all the rest of them that's on the planet. So it shows you there that you can't be merciful or you can't give something to them because you were separated from them. It's right in the pages. I ain't making this up. Now let's keep on. We're going to jump on down for time for yet.
Oh, did you want to finish up 22?
Yeah, go to finish up.
And they that be cursed of him shall be cut off.
Now, I think we did enough in that right there. Now let's jump on down here to let's do Psalm 69. Psalm 69. Now watch my brothers and sisters. As I stated earlier, we're going to show you beyond a shadow of a doubt that those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. Those that love the Most High, those that commit their ways, those that trust the Most High, those are the meek.
That's right.
Now let's keep on. Now we're going to go in and do Psalm 69. Let's start with verse 30.
I will praise the name of God with a song.
See that?
And will magnify him with thanksgiving.
It's all about him. It's all about him. Keep on.
This also shall please the Lord better than an ox or a
Look
bull
at that.
that
Look at that. I told you. Right in the pages. That's better than a sacrifice. Keep on.
The humble shall see this and be glad. And your heart shall live that seek God.
See that? See that?
For the Lord heareth the poor and despiseth not his prisoners. Let the heaven and earth praise him, the seas and everything that moveth therein. For God will save the world.
Zion.
Finally found it.
Zion.
God will save Zion. And will build the cities of Judah, that they may dwell there, and have it in possession. The seed also of his servants shall inherit it.
See that?
And they that love his name shall dwell there.
Those that love the Most High. See that? Those are the ones that's going to inherit the land. Nobody else. Now let's look at Isaiah 65. Mm-hmm. Let's look at verse 8 and 9.
Okay. Thus saith the Lord, as the new wine is found in the cluster, and the one saith, destroy it not. For a blessing is in it. So will I do for my servant's sake, that I may not destroy them all. Destroy some of them. I don't destroy them all. And I will bring forth a seed out of Jacob and out of Judah.
The two families that he chosen. See that? It's right in the pages.
An inheritor of my mountain.
See that? It's right in the pages.
And my elect shall inherit it, and my servants shall dwell there. Who are his servants? The house of Levi.
Now let's go back to Genesis. Genesis 15. Genesis 15. Let's read verses. Let me get there. Genesis 15. Now, my brothers and sisters, as I always say, I want you guys to think about the reading. Think about it. Genesis 15. I'm gonna get there. Let's look at verses. We can read verses 7 and 8. Okay. We got Genesis 15. Right?
And he said unto him, I am the Lord that brought thee out of Ur of the Chaldeans to give thee this land to inherit it. And he said, Lord God, whereby shall I know that I shall inherit it?
See that? The Most High, he is talking about giving you land.
Everything is about land.
Everything's about land.
That is why these over here are fighting so hard to keep the land they stole. Everything's about land ownership.
If you think about it, and you start back at from Genesis and go forward, it was all about giving God's children land. It's all about it. And just like I said earlier, we're gonna conquer and we're gonna own all of this. All of it. I'm telling you. You're gonna have more than you want. And these asses talking about they going to heaven. You ain't going nowhere.
Won't be no more zero lots. Not for Israel.
Now let's keep on going here. Now let's go to Genesis 28. 28, we're gonna read a couple of verses out there. Genesis 28. We're gonna read here, let me get there real quick. We're gonna read verses 1 through 4.
And Isaac called Jacob and blessed him and charged him and said unto him, Thou shalt not take a wife of the daughters of Canaan.
See that? See that? You got to keep the bloodline pure. Let's keep on going, but that's another teaching. Keep on.
And arise. Go to Pardernaram, to the house of Bethuel, thy mother's father,
kinfolk,
and take thee a wife from this of the daughters of Laban, thy mother's brother. Get you a cousin, boy. And God mighty bless them and make thee fruitful and multiply thee, that thou mayest be a multitude of people. Now
let's go here. Let me see here. Okay, now what we're gonna do? We're gonna jump down to let's jump down and do Numbers 12 and 1 through 13. All right, we're gonna do Numbers 12, 1 through 13. We're gonna get there. Numbers 12, 1 through 13. All right. Now, watch it, my brothers and sisters. Now.
You ready?
Yes. Now we're gonna show you something here.
And Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married.
Okay. Now she was a Hebrew Israelite, but she was living outside in Ethiopia.
That's right.
Okay. Just like when there was there was in Egypt, there was a part of Egypt that was called Goshen.
They were living in Goshen.
They were living in Goshen.
That's right.
The rest of them, they was down there in Egypt, where let's say that Goshen was the suburbs. See what I'm saying?
The suburbs, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now.
But it's just like us. How could we all be Hebrew Israelites when some of us they call Texans and Floridians and then they call some of them Hoosiers and they call some of them
Arizonians.
Then you couldn't be a Hebrew then. But you're just called by the place you live.
That's right.
Not by your seed.
That's right.
Because in this to explain where people were coming from, where different people were. Everybody was not. I repeat, because most people don't understand. All of Jacob's children, as far as the children's children, were not living with them when they went into Egypt.
Now we know that Moses was the
They were
meekest.
scattered around.
Now Moses was the meekest man that was walking around on 2 feet doing his time. You know, because Abraham was a righteous man, you know, in his time. But now we're talking about Moses in his time. Now now we're gonna show you here some meekness now. Now let's keep on going in with the Marion in there.
And they said, had the Lord indeed spake only by Moses? Hath he not spoken also by us? And the Lord heard it. Well, who said I speak to them? Shit. Now the man Moses was very meek above all the men.
Okay.
Excuse me, y'all. Above all the men which were upon the face of the earth.
Now Moses is the meekest man upon the face of the earth.
He loved the Most High.
Now watch him now. And he loved his people. Well, let's keep on.
And the Lord spake suddenly unto Moses and unto Aaron and unto Miriam. Listen here now. Come out, ye three, unto the tabernacle of the congregation. And they three came out. And the Lord came down in the pillar of the cloud and stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth.
Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys something here. I'm gonna try to give you an illustration. A pillow is something like this pencil. A pillow is something straight, you know, and normally you can see pillars on the side of the building, like say like the White House or the courthouse. You know, those are pillars. Now they were describing what they saw. It was like a pillar of a cloud. Now, any you guys ever seen Star Trek? You guys, when they call themselves beaming them down, it looks just like a pillow. And it looks like a cloud. I mean, if a person cannot see that this is technology, and he stood. They saw him standing there. They saw a figure standing there in the door of the tabernacle. They didn't say that it was cloudy. No, the pillow itself was cloudy. But after everything went away, he was standing there in the door of the tabernacle. It's right there in the pages.
Yep.
It was like he beamed him down from his ship. It's right there. Only thing you gotta do is just use just a little imagination and you'll see it. Keep on.
And he said, hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, the Lord, will make myself known unto him in a vision.
See that?
And will speak unto him in a dream. My servant Moses is not so. Whom is faithful.
See that? One I can trust. One that I know. See that? That's meekness. He's meek. Keep on.
Whom is faithful in all mine house.
Right there in the pages.
With him will I speak mouth to mouth.
Know why? Because he believes me.
I know he loves me.
He believes me. He trusts me. See that? Keep on.
Even apparently, and not in the dark speeches. And the similitude of the Lord shall he behold.
See that?
Wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my
servant Moses?
And the anger of the Lord was kindled against them, and he departed.
See that? I'm done talking. I don't say it all I'm going to say. Keep on.
And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. And Aaron said unto Moses, Alas, my Lord, I beseech thee. Oh, you beseech me now. You don't want to talk about that Ethiopian? Lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. Let her not be as one dead.
The walking dead.
Come on, y'all. Who's dead? Who's dead? Anybody that ain't got no fucking humanity. Human. If you lose your color, you are considered dead.
That's right.
Let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed, when he cometh out of his mother's womb.
That's right.
Y'all know how them kids ain't had no sun on them. You know how they look, some of them.
Now, check this meek man out right here. Check Moses out.
And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, Heal her now, O God, I beseech thee.
All right, see that?
And the Lord said unto Moses, If her father had but spit in her face, should she not be ashamed 7 days?
That's right.
Let her be shut out from the camp 7 days.
7 days.
And after that, let her be received in again. She gonna suffer something. God, he heard Moses, but God was gonna get that twit. And Miriam was shut out from the camp 7 days, and the people journeyed not until Miriam was brought in again.
They didn't break camp. They stayed there and waited on her.
Waited on her because they knew God said she could come in on the 7th day.
All right, now we know that they're still in the wilderness. Okay, now let's go to Exodus 32. Let's go to Exodus 32 real quick. Now I'm gonna show them something here. I'm gonna show them something about this meek man. This meek man called Moses. See, because the New Testament have Western civilization have fucked up most black people because they would call meekness, where one would just run over you.
A weakness, a meek person, somebody you can just kick around. Yeah.
But I'm telling you, my brothers and sisters, I was born. I was raised up in that bullshit, and I knew how I was at one time, and then that shit got in me, and it totally changed my whole perspective. And then people just ran over me. But my brothers and sisters, I asked the Most High, I got to have some get back somewhere down the line.
I tried to get you some get back.
I mean, honestly,
when we first got married, I tried to make my husband don't be taking shit from nobody.
I tell you,
if they say something to you, you better cuss them out or kill them.
I know now the way. I don't take no shit. Not now.
If I never become a Christian, I'd have been a beautiful person, but I became a Christian.
We're gonna show y'all about this meek man. This meek man that was the meekest upon the earth at his time, Moses. Now we're gonna show y'all that it is not anything, and I mean anything like the bullshit that's over the New Testament. I'm telling you. You guys have to get away from that bullshit.
Yep.
It took me some time, but baby, I am free from that bullshit, boy.
Feel like a fool came on here telling us, but y'all need to humble yourself because y'all need to humble yourself before the people.
Not me.
You better shut the fuck up. We don't humble ourselves before nobody but the Most High.
The Most High.
Fuck you.
That's right. Now we're gonna show y'all about my uncle. I mean, it's right in the pages. Now let's look at 32. Let's start with verse 13.
Okay.
Now let's read that. We're gonna start with 13, and we're gonna go over down to verse 20.
All right.
Now read that.
Remember Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, thy servant, to whom thou swearest by thine own self, and saidest unto them, I will multiply your seed as the stars of heaven.
Now this is Moses talking now.
And all this land that I have spoken of will I give unto your seed. And they shall inherit it forever.
Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to show you guys the resurrection. Right here. I know you don't see it because it doesn't say resurrection. But now he says that he going to give it to thy and thy seed forever. Forever means forever. Now we know that they are dead and gone, right? He got to bring them back. He got to bring them back in order for forever to take place. He got to bring them back.
Listen what I said earlier.
He got to bring them back.
He said, remember who? Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, thy servant, to whom thou swearest by thine own self.
He can't change it. He cannot change that. And he won't change it. He's not one that will lie. Look at the writing. He says, I will give unto your seed, and they shall inherit it forever. They're long gone. They're dead. He got to bring them back in order for this to transpire. That's a resurrection. That's why you don't worry about them. If there was somebody there in Texas that drowned, that was just the way that they were supposed to go.
Told y'all, Israel sleep with their fathers. Don't worry about God.
But the thing about it is,
God's business.
You will see them again. You're going to see them again. In order for forever to take place, they have to come back. Right there in the page. I'll tell you, I'm going to show it to you. Now let's keep on.
And the Lord repented of the evil which he thought to do unto his people.
Mm-hmm.
And Moses turned and went down from the mount.
Mm-hmm.
And the 2 tablets of the testimony were in his hand.
Listen. Now this is the meek man.
Now, what is God's testimony?
Keep on.
What is God's testimony? So the people know you don't have a testimony.
That's right.
Only God does.
That's right.
What was written on the 2 tablets is God's testimony.
Not yours. Not yours. Those are his testimony. Keep on.
Where were in his hand, the tablets were written on both their sides. On the one side and on the other were they written. And the tablets were the work of God. And the writing was the writing of God, graven upon the tablets. And when Joshua heard the noise of the people as they shouted, he said unto Moses, there is a noise of war in the camp.
Listen closely now.
And he said, it is not the voice of them that shout for mastery, neither is it the voice of them that cry for being overcome, but the noise of them that sing do I hear. And it came to pass,
listen now,
as soon as he came nigh unto the camp, that he saw the calf and the desert. And Moses' anger waxed hot, and he cast the tablets out of his hands and brake them beneath the mountain. And he took the calf which they had made and burnt it in the
listen at what this meek man did. Now Meek, this I'm telling you, Meek does not mean that bullshit that they have told us over there in the New Testament. Look what he does.
And ground it to powder. And strewed it upon the water, and made the children of Israel drink of
now, does that sound like anything that the New Testament teaches about a meek individual? Hell no. It sure don't. And that's why we ain't gonna change nothing over here. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. We ain't changing nothing. We ain't changing nothing. You come on this page talking some shit, doing stuff, we gonna straighten your ass out. Simple as that. And we ain't changing nothing. Now let's keep on going. We got one more here for you. Let's go to Isaiah 60. And we're gonna read 2 little verses out of that's all we need. And we're gonna close out for tonight, my sisters and brothers. Isaiah chapter 60. We're gonna show you about forever. Isaiah 60, let's read verses 18, 19, and 20.
Okay. 18. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land. Wasting nor destruction within thy border. But thou shalt call thy walls salvation, and thy gates praise. The sun shall be no more thy light.
See that? Now I know we read that over there in Revelation about Jesus said that the Lamb shall be the light therein. Now I want any of y'all to find the Lamb or Jesus or anything else besides the Most High. Keep on reading.
Neither for brightness shall the moon give her light unto thee. But the Lord shall be unto thee an everlasting light.
Right in the pages.
And thy God, thy glory.
See that?
Now,
where's Jesus?
Jesus' glory.
Where's Jesus? Where's Jesus? Now keep on now.
Thy sun shall no more go down. Neither shall thy moon withdraw itself. For the Lord shall be thine everlasting light, and the day of the morning shall be ended. Thy people also shall be all the same seed.
See that?
Righteous.
Do y'all see that? Right there in the page. Keep on.
They shall inherit the land forever.
Bingo, right there. I told you. Now see, this is when the Most High is going to come back and dwell among his people. It's right there in the pages. Jesus is nowhere mentioned. Nowhere, but over there in Revelation, he they done stuck his ass in there. No. Y'all Christian boys, y'all fucked up.
Yeah, y'all.
I mean, y'all is messed up. If y'all believe that bullshit, boy, I do it every week. I show you over and over. He ain't nothing but a liar. And that book was written to deceive the true people.
That's right.
Now, does anybody know what forever means? Forever means that all them that are dead, that the land was promised to, they got to come back in order to make
be a part of the forever.
Yeah, in order to make forever a reality. Without the people, forever don't exist. Concerning the land, that is the resurrection when he bring them all back.
And see, what y'all forget is God said
right
there was so many of Israel,
to
the stars or something like
saying that. Everything, all them died.
Y'all think these little handful he got here, this little remnant is all?
All them died.
No, we're just the ones that's going to show the world that we're going over. He going to bring all the rest of them too.
Like, okay. See, like, I could promise this house to my daughter forever. No matter whether she die or whatever. If she don't leave it to nobody, this house still hers. Now the state may take it over, but it's still hers. But see, but when it comes down to the Most High, he has to bring them back in order to make forever a reality for them to be in the land. The land can be there, but where's the people that you promised it to? You got to bring them back. It's right in the page. I tell you, I'm gonna show it to you. All you gotta do, you just think about it. They're coming back. That's why don't worry about the ones that are going on. Don't worry about them. Paul and Emmett Tillman, yeah.
I love them.
He can bring them back. The little boy that they put on the stack of books down in Georgia and electrocute him. We gonna see him again. And if he's Hebrew 9 times out of 10, I believe he is. See, so, I mean, but
every one of them that swung from a tree.
Yes, every one of them. All of them that was burned on a spit. He got to bring them back to put them in the land that he promised them. Have to. Because if not, then that makes him a liar.
Break his covenant. He will not break his covenant.
And when he say he swore by himself, baby, he can't change it.
Because y'all got to understand, some of our brothers and sisters didn't get to have children.
That's right.
But they were alive.
They were alive.
So the promise was with them.
Yes.
So when they died, if they didn't have children to carry on, they still got to come back. So even they're coming back.
Even when the Most High took them out of their land, he got to bring them back. Because he made the promise it's going to be yours forever.
Forever.
I mean, all you got to do is just think. See, now your eyes have been opened, my brothers and sisters. Now your eyes are open. Now you can see what we're talking about. But we hope this has been a very, very informative teaching, my brothers and sisters. Now you know who the Meek is, and you know that he's talking about his children. The one that trusts him.
That trust in
the one that love him. The one that is committed to his ways. Those are the meek. And they shall inherit the land.
Inherit the land.
Okay, my brothers and sisters. So until our midweek teaching.
Shalom.
Shalom, my brothers and sisters.